Three, two, one. Howdy ho, welcome in. Much love, Trav here. Hope you're doing awesome today, bringing you something really special. Janky combo MTG no land modern deck. So, if you like something different, if you want to stretch your thinking today, you're in the right place. This deck is certainly not very competitive. It's not going to win much, but it's entertaining. It's fun to work on, fun to stretch your thinking. And if you have, this is more for entertainment for you right now, but if you have unlimited resources, this is a good kind of deck to set on your coffee table or to train against noobs. So let's talk about how this deck works. How can you have a no land deck in Modern that actually wins turn 4 or turn 5? By the way, there's a legacy version of this deck called All Spells. So how does it work? First, we need our mana. We have no lands, but we need mana. Start with Lotus Bloom. Lotus Bloom will get us up to 4 mana, or 3 mana on the 4th turn. Or we can start with an Ether Vial, either off a Simian Spirit Guide, which exiles for a red, or Chancellor the Tangle if it's in our opening hand starts with a green. And then we have Aether Vial in play and Lotus Bloom or Lotus Bloom. To start the game, we kind of need that. From Aether Vial, we can get to a Wild Cantor, which can sack for another mana. So basically, we have to mulligan a lot. Some of the time, we're not going to do anything. But if we have a Lotus Bloom or have Chancellor or Simian into Aether Vial, then we can play and potentially win. Then what? Alright, we've got no lands in the deck. No lands. So if we have Balustrade Spy, which comes in, reveals cards from the top of our library until we hit a land and we put those in our graveyard. So we flip our whole deck into our graveyard. Or with Undercity Informer, 3 mana, 2/3, 1 mana, and sacrifice, and we flip our whole deck into our graveyard. We can do this on the 4th turn off Lotus Bloom plus Simian, or we can do it off of Aether Vial, putting in the Spy or the Informer, perhaps with Wild Cantor to help. And that is how we flip our deck. Now what? So if we had Aether Vial, maybe we put Lab Maniac into play on the 3rd turn. And if we would draw a card, we cycle a Street Wraith or a Gitaxian Probe, we win the game right then. But what if you don't draw Lab Maniac, bruh? That's a fair question, and here's where it gets super sweet. We don't actually need to draw the Lab Maniac, because when we flip our whole deck, we're flipping a bunch of Narcomoebas. When it's flipped from our graveyard, from our library, put it into play. And we have Bridge from Below. When our creature dies, we get a 2/2 Black Zombie. So we get our Narcomoebas, and we can use Sickening Shoal or Gut Shot or Slaughter Pact, which are free removal to kill our own Narcomoeba, get 4 zombies, and then use that to convoke Endless Obedience to put target creature from our graveyard onto the battlefield. We can cast this for free off Convoke and get Angel of Glory's Rise, which comes into play, returns all humans, and we will return our 4 Lab Maniacs and a Alchemist Apprentice, which we can sacrifice to draw a card. GG, we win. Sideboarding, counter spells, Welding Jar to protect our Aether Vial, whatever. It isn't really meant to be competitive anyways, so let's just go ahead and jump into a Solitaire. We're not going to play against a real opponent because the deck's just not good enough. We have to be realistic here for tournaments. There's no reason to pretend it is. So we're gonna do some jam some battles here. All right, here we have an opening hand. We've got 2 Simians and a Chancellor, but we have no Aether Vial and we have no Lotus Bloom. So let's go ahead and mulligan. This hand has what we need other than it has a lot of what we need. It doesn't have everything. Actually, check this hand out. First hand this game is going to be a turn 4 kill. So it is semi-competitive. The problem is that it's totally weak to disruption and it can't do anything. It has a little bit of disruption, but some games it's just not going to do anything. Alright, check it out. Suspend, coming in. Cast this one. Cast this one. Oh, actually, we had to draw the Endless Obedience also, which we did, because why not? So here's how it works. We go Undercity Informer, or we had the mana to play Lab Maniac too. Simian Spirit Guide, exile, Undercity Informer ourselves, sack a creature, look at the cards, okay. Narcomoeba's coming in. Do we want to just stop at one? I kind of like just pretending, hey, this is totally 100% consistent. One for 100%, turn 4. This deck is broken. Gut Shot or Narcomoeba. Pay 2 life. Get some zombies. And Endless Obedience. Angel of Glory's Rise. Convoke. This is kind of dumb. Angel of Glory's Rise comes in. And we can use our Wild Cantors. Oh my god, look at these zombies. Oh my goodness. Is there another way to win? Like, is there something that gives all humans haste that we could use instead? Because look at all these zombies. Alchemist Apprentice, Sacrifice, draw a card. It says turn 3 win, but it's turn 4. Okay, let's try one more. That was atypical. It's not always going to be that fast, so let's get a dose of reality. Um, this hand is pretty good also. I'm going to keep it. We can Chancellor out Wild Cantor. And then all we need to do is draw, suspend this. All we need to do is draw our thing that does a thing. Well, maybe we were supposed to mulligan this. This one could be a ways from doing anything. Again, the deck is wildly inconsistent. I'm not going to attack. We just need our Informer. Alternatively, we could cast some Chancellors, beat down. I'm not going to do that. Yeah, at this point, we will win when we draw a land flipping thing. So that could be soon, or it could be okay. Turn 4. This is actually turn 5. It says turn 4, but check it out. Undercity and make a zombie and mill ourselves. Sack a creature. Make some zombies. This is not bad. Oh, I guess it's awkward because maybe I shouldn't have cycled the Street Wraith because we need to go play a Lab Maniac and then wait a turn. So, we did get there. Alright, let's do one more just for fun and we can get a verdict of what you guys think. Wow, this hand, maybe the deck's more consistent than I gave it credit for. I still refuse to play against real life opponents. So, we'll lead off with the Lotus Bloom. This deck is stupidly broken. It's the best deck in the format, actually. This is actually the best deck in the format. And F6 again, discard another bridge. Okay, Lotus Bloom coming in. Cast you. And let's go ahead and play a Undercity Informer. Make a mana. Flip our deck. Sack a creature. Zombies coming in. Okay. Narcomoeba's coming in. Yes. And let's go ahead and gut shot one of these. Pay 2 life. Zombies. Let's make excessive zombies. I'm a big fan of excess. Oops, exile this. We've got an extra Street Wraith, so I'm a big fan of excess. We just need to give these haste. What's a good alternate win condition? Endless. Now we're gonna play Endless Obedience on our. Where are you, Miss Angel? 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we have excessive street wraiths. Again, we can sack these wild counters. What happened to our other zombie? Oh, what happened to our zombies? Is that a glitch? What does this do? Oh, it exiles zombies. Oh, it exiles all zombies. Fascinating. That's what happened. It's okay, because we have 16 new zombies. And yet again, turn 4. So we have a turn 4, a turn 5, and a turn 4. Pretty good. I'm still not going to refuse to play against real-life opponents, because it's not interactive also. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this display. It just shows that, hey, you can make not necessarily competitive decks, but semi-competitive decks that win turn 4, turn 5 with no lands. There's no limit, baby. So, if you enjoy this and you want to know how to do this yourself, make fresh new strategies, I would recommend, for one, subscribing and coming back. For two, we've got a free workshop with the link below. We've got a free group below, and we've got an ebook that will help you. I also want to shout out to the patrons for supporting this channel. If you found this wildly entertaining, then let me know. Much love, and I will see you guys in the comments. Thank you so much. And if there's enough demand, maybe I play matches with it. Oops, all spells. Look, ma, no lands. Adios.